Good evening, and thank you for taking your time from your busy schedule to join me for this class. So I'm Cristina Campbell, and I'm going to be teaching you tonight about oils for college students. So I hope that you learn a little bit, and we'll have a time for questions at the end. And if you do have something that you're concerned about while we're going through this, just text me in the chat box and we will get to your questions. So, with that being said, I know how stressful school can be. I went to college a number of times. The pressure is high and you want to succeed. And today we're going to cover the products in the Premium Starter Bundle and how you can use them to get more sleep, feel more stress-free, stay focused, be motivated, and stay healthy while you're in that stressful situation. The Premium Starter Bundle is still available in the back office, and anyone can buy a Premium Starter Bundle now. You don't have to purchase one in order to become a Young Living member. However, it's a great way to get started. We really believe that the value is over the top. It's over $400 of products, and you can get this entire bundle for only $165. It comes with a diffuser, a valuable set of essential oils, and some extra bonus goodies, and your no strings attached 24% discount for the entire year. And if $165 seems like a lot, I want you to know that I can help you learn how to get your bundle for free. So send me a message to let me know if you want details on how to get this bundle for free, and I will help you. One of the things when I first started Young Living, all I wanted to do was get my oils for free. I really wasn't about the multi-level marketing thing. I wasn't about selling. I don't consider myself a salesperson, but I wanted to get my oils for free. And I was buying a lot of oils and oil-infused products. So when I started sharing, and this is one of the things that we can talk about if this is something of interest to you, we'll do it on one-on-one. When I started sharing, I started making enough money to cover my oil cost. And of course, that was 23 years ago, and I not only make enough to cover my oils, but I cover a lot more stuff as well. Throughout this class, I will also give you some subscribe to save all-star options so that you can take things a little step further with your Young Living products for even more beneficial effects and savings. I want to talk to you about subscribe to save later, but it's really the best and most cost-effective way to order your products after you start with oils like in the Premium Starter Bundle. We'll talk about getting reward points so that you can use them in the future as well. Are there any students on tonight? We have a few participants. I don't see any that could possibly be students, but if you can relate to this if you've been a student in the past. If you are a student, let me know in the chat. Okay, I'm going to talk about quality because it really matters. Let's be real. Today, people are looking for clean and natural products. They are. And if products are filled with junk and gunk and harmful chemicals, we don't want anything to do with them. Well, Young Living is the most transparent company for essential oils and essential oils infused products. Every single product is completely clean, and there's no harmful chemicals, and it's also beneficial to your health. So it's not only that you're not bringing chemicals in the house, but you're actually enhancing your health. So if you want, you can visit the farms and see what the heck they're doing and what the heck they're creating out there. It's amazing. As a matter of fact, I have one of my younger leaders who became a yoga instructor a year or two ago, and Young Living just put on a yoga retreat last weekend, and she was so excited. She was sending me pictures. She saw her first moose at the farm in St. Mary's, Idaho, and she took pictures of the farm and of all their swag that they got. Whenever you go to a Young Living event, they always give you a bunch of freebies. She got a yoga mat that was branded with the Young Living logo, and she got a backpack, and she got a bottle of Harmony, and she got a yoga blanket. Oh gosh, I don't know what else, but she had taken a picture of it and sent it to me. But anyone can visit their farms. Either they just finished a beauty school there. As a matter of fact, the beauty school might have just ended when the yoga retreat started. You can go to beauty schools. Just go out to corporate events on the Young Living webpage and see what's coming up. They have lavender 5K runs at the Mona farm, I know. There's just a lot going on, and it's so much fun to visit the farms. I have been to the farm so many times, and I love it every single time I go. It's such a great experience. So for all the rule breakers out there, view these as guidelines that are going to help you succeed in all things oily. Okay? Safety first. Number 1, when in doubt, be sure to dilute your essential oils with a carrier oil. And a carrier oil is a seed oil or a fatty oil. It's very different from an essential oil. An essential oil is more volatile. It flashes off in the air. It doesn't leave a residue on your skin, whereas a fatty oil like coconut oil or olive or jojoba or almond seed, sweet almond oil, all of these, you can feel the fatty, kind of greasy, if you will, feeling on your hand if you're using a carrier oil. But it is a way to dilute the essential oils so that if you are sensitive to essential oils, it will cut down the sensitivity. And if you have really thin skin, like the elderly, they may want to use a carrier oil just so that you don't get any irritation. One way that you can test to see if an oil is going to give you some sensitivity is simply put a drop of oil on the inside of your elbow and fold your arm and leave it there for about 5 minutes. If it turns red, then you need to use a carrier oil when you use your essential oils. And every oil is different. There are some oils that are hotter than others. So, for example, peppermint may not bother you, but oregano may be too hot. Or lemon may not bother you at all, but thyme oil might be too hot, and it might leave a little red spot. So test that. Make sure that you don't put them in your eyes or ears. This is number 2 when you're talking about safety. And number 3, follow the directions on the labels. Regular oils or colored labels have directions for aromatic and topical uses, and vitality oils with white labels have directions for internal and dietary uses. Same oil, different label. Example, lavender from the aromatic topical line is the exact same lavender from the internal dietary line. So let's talk a moment about usage. Aromatically means to inhale, to get it into our lungs through the nose or the mouth, not putting it in the mouth, but just breathing it in. You can inhale it from the bottle. You can rub 1 to 3 drops of essential oils between the palms of your hands and make what I call a little scent tent and cover your nose and breathe it in. You can put 2 or 3 drops on a cotton ball and place in the car vent. I used to do this. I used to have cotton balls all over my house before I could afford my first diffuser way back in the day. And I would put oils on them and then stick them in the vents even in the house, like in my bedroom. so that I could smell it throughout the house. You can also add it to diffuser jewelry. There's so much diffuser jewelry out there, and you can do a little Amazon search or a Google search for diffuser jewelry. There's and Young Living has bracelets, diffuser bracelets, and other items that you can put your oils on. And I love to use diffuser jewelry. You can also put your favorite essential oil in a diffuser, an ultrasonic diffuser. All you have to do is follow the instructions on the box of the diffuser. It's really easy. And once you get addicted to using a diffuser, you'll be doing just that, using it all the time. I love my diffusers. The second way that we use them is topically. And topically, simply, you're going to massage 1 to 3 drops of essential oil into any desired area. For example, if you've got, a sprained ankle, say you're walking across campus and you twisted your ankle, you go back to your room, you get some Panaway, and put 1 to 3 drops of Panaway on that area. Now, dilute the essential oils when necessary. And one of the best carrier oils is Young Living's V6 Vegetable Oil Complex. We use this to dilute our essential oils before applying them to our skin. Further dilution is recommended for children, of course, and for the elderly. But if you don't dilute some oils, you may feel that burning sensation on your skin that I was talking about earlier. If this happens, just add the carrier oil to the skin. Don't add water. Oil and water don't mix. So, also note that citrus-based oils may cause temporary photosensitivity. So those particular oils, like lemon, oils that have citrus oils in them, like Citrus Fresh, Peace and Calming, Joy, that has lemon in it, these can darken the skin. So avoid direct sunlight to applied area for about 12 hours after application. The last way that we use our oils is internally. Follow directions on the bottle. Get a essential oils desk reference. The new desk reference is to live for. And just take them according to what they say in the Vitality line. Put the desired essential oils into a vegetable capsule and swallow it with 8 ounces of water. Or you can put it in a glass of water, like the last couple of days I've been using straight lemon again. And that's how I started. I started by putting lemon in my water. And I know that it's really good for boosting my immune system, increasing my white blood cell count, and so many other things. So just put them in your glass of water or your daily Ningxia Red or any beverage of choice. So that's usage and safety. Okay. Ugh. Have you ever heard anybody say, I slept like crap last night, or I barely had time to sleep last night? These are really common phrases that you're going to hear from students. I was up all night cramming for a test. Let me ask you this. How many hours of sleep do you need to feel well rested? We all know we function better when we've had a good night's rest. And as a student, they're going to face a lot of long nights, and sometimes when they finally get to bed, it's really going to be hard to fall asleep. Nights before tests or presentations or tryouts and games can be the worst because you're thinking about it constantly. What if I told you that you could get away with a little less sleep than what you think you need, but you still need to feel entirely rested and refreshed to take on the world? Diffusing and applying essential oils regularly before bed can make a huge difference in the quality of your sleep and your feeling rested. I actually use a couple of different things. I really don't have much trouble going to sleep. I sleep like a log. But if I'm worried about one of the kids or the grandkids or the great-grandkids, or something has happened in my home or whatever, and I'm having a really difficult time, I'll use Sleep Essence. I'll take 2 capsules of Sleep Essence about 40 minutes before I go to bed. Or if I'm just a little anxious before going to bed, I might take 2 ImmuPro, chewable ImmuPro. And I'll make sure that I'm diffusing something like lavender. I might take a bath with the lavender bath bombs or the Stress Away bath bombs. I love those. We also have Dreamcatcher bath bombs. You can also put Rutavala on the bottom of your feet. This is an essential oil blend. But some of the favorite bedtime oils are lavender. Diffusing lavender is great. Stress Away, Peace and Calming. You can diffuse or apply 2 or 3 drops to your feet and your wrists. And then whatever's left on my hands, I would fluff my pillow, breathe it in, and then just begin to unwind before I fall asleep. So this is some of the ways that you can get ready, for bed. We have subscribed to save, which means that you can put something on an order that's going to come every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months. And some subscribe to save all-star items for this particular subject is Tranquil Roll-On and Cedarwood. Cedarwood really helps to increase the production of melatonin in the pineal gland and is a great oil to diffuse. And so you can actually make a little blend in your diffuser. You can put 5 drops of lavender and 5 drops of cedarwood, rub Rutavala on the bottom of your feet. I mean, there's just a number of things that you can do, but begin to calm down and unwind. And another thing, make sure that you don't have any electronics in your bedroom, in your sleeping area. If you do have to have them in there, turn them off. You can keep them plugged in to recharge them or whatever, but turn them off so that those electromagnetic frequencies aren't going to bombard your brain all night. Another really great oil to disperse electromagnetic frequencies from all of these devices that we have now is Valor. Putting Valor on the wrists and holding your wrists together for about 15 seconds will help to dissipate those frequencies and just start to get you calm. So this is something that you have to think about in advance. At what time am I going to start to unwind, put down my phone, stop, playing games, or, unwind from study. And using some of these bedtime favorites and tips and tricks will really help people to get, students to get a good night's rest. Once your body is well rested, it's time to focus. And some of the oils that are great for focusing are diffusing peppermint and lemon together in the morning. It will help you to gain extra energy, increase focus, get that extra get up and go, and retention of information. This is your perfect study buddy. So breathe it in. In fact, a pro tip is carry that scent with you all day long by applying a drop of lemon and peppermint to either a diffuser bracelet or make a roller ball and put it in your pocketbook or your book bag and bring that with. And then during test taking, you'll have better recall. Trust me, it works. If you have a personal story about oils helping with motivation and focus, you can go ahead and unmute yourself and share that with me right now. Okay, add a drop of Citrus Fresh Vitality to your water. This is a really great. I like to put it with just a drop of liquid stevia as well. Oh, I love it. And of course, we have the new infused water drops, the Vitality water drops, that are really, really great. And there's one called Energy that's good. So look for that, the Vitality drops, the Energy one. Or you can diffuse Citrus Fresh for mental clarity. An idea for subscribe to save would be either KidSense Genius, this works for adults as well, and Motivation. So a little hint here, KidSense oils aren't just for kids. In fact, I have a morning accountability call with a couple of gals every morning at 9:15, 5 days a week, and some of her favorite oils are the KidSense oils. She just loves. I think it's Kids Power. She just loves it. So you might find a favorite in the KidSense line, and we talked about those in the last two classes. Whoa, what about daily jitters? Do you find yourself suffering from occasional anxiety before class or when you have a big test coming up? These oils are blends that are amazing for calming the nervous system and to help you feel more relaxed and confident. I like Valor. I think that one helps me a lot. But Peace and Calming, the name says it all. Valor actually creates feelings of courage and confidence, and Stress Away is exactly what you think. Lavender is calming and relaxing, and if you're thinking about putting something on subscribe to save, vetiver and bergamot, they're both insanely calming. How do you use them? You simply add 1 to 3 drops to your hands, inhale it, rub the remaining oil on the back of your neck, diffuse an oil or a combo of oils for a quick relief and calm. And again, you can make a roller ball, and take it in your book bag so that in those times, just before you have to walk in to give that speech in Speech 101, you can roll on some vetiver and bergamot or some Valor. Valor would be a good one. And then you'll have the courage and the confidence to stand before class and give that first speech. Sore muscles and joints after a long study session. Sometimes this happens. Sitting at a computer all day, horrible head tension. Your essential oils can help you with all of these things. So apply a drop of Panaway or peppermint to your neck and wrists or on your feet for soothing comfort. Peppermint has an icy hot sensation when applied undiluted. And if you don't like this feeling, make sure that you dilute it with a carrier oil. You can stretch your oils and your dollars even further by making a soothing muscle rub. And so here's how you can make a soothing muscle rub. You might want to take a picture of this slide. You combine 6 drops of Panaway and 6 drops of peppermint with a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Store this in a glass container and then just apply it topically. For a more intense cooling sensation, just add more peppermint oil. But we also have Cool Azul sports gel, which we've used a lot here in this house, and the Cool Azul pain relief cream, both of those. And I love the CBD muscle rub as well, and I've talked highly about that. A random bonus tip, you can put a drop of peppermint vitality on your tongue to freshen your breath, and it'll also give you energy and mental clarity. A tip for subscribing to save, you get Deep Relief Roll-On and the Cool Azul Sports gel or pain cream to add to your collection of Young Living. Students don't have time to miss school for any reason. Lack of sleep, stress, or colds. There are so many oils that provide a comforting aroma, and they create a relaxing atmosphere when diffused so that you can stay healthy. Raven is a blend of Ravensara, peppermint, eucalyptus radiata, lemon, and wintergreen, and it smells wonderful. This is one of my favorite ones that I will diffuse if I've got any congestion going on. I just like to diffuse it just because it smells great too. You can also apply this topically, like on your chest, or if you have somebody that can rub it on your back, or if you can rub it on your back, that's good too, because that's getting your lungs from the other side, right? This is your best bud in the spring and in the winter especially. Not only is this oil great for everyday relaxation and health, but you can also apply this after workouts to increase performance, or to use it to freshen up a smelly dorm room. I love Raven. If you're thinking about adding other oils that are really supportive to the respiratory system, put them on Subscribe to Save. RC, it's an invigorating blend of cypress and spruce and 3 varieties of eucalyptus, and it's really comforting when applied to the chest and the throat. And breathing.
Hey, Cristina.
Yes?
I have a question.
Okay.
For this recipe, if you have asthma, would it be more beneficial to put it directly on the skin, or would it not matter whatsoever?
It shouldn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter at all. That's a good question, though. Thank you, April. And breathe again is another one that you might want to put on Subscribe to Save. This is in a roller ball already, so you can just roll this on the chest, roll it in your hand, breathe it in. It's really a great oil for helping you to breathe easy. Freshman 15. Are you familiar with this term? Freshman 15? This is an expression commonly used to refer to the amount of weight that students typically gain in their first year of college. 15 pounds. There are many ways that you can avoid this by simply getting enough sleep, using exercise instead of food as a stress reducer, and keeping healthy snacks on hand for those late night study sessions. I know that finding time and motivation to exercise or to pick the right food can be hard, but do me a favor and use your oils regularly to support your sleep, your stress levels, and your digestive system for 1 month and see how you feel. You can support your digestive system by using the Vitality line or using Young Living supplements. Digest is one of my favorites. This is a blend, and it's going to be a go-to from that premium starter bundle for all things digestive. Pair it with peppermint, and you have the perfect combo for a happy tummy. Make a Freshman 15 roller blend for easy and convenient use. And here is the recipe. Combine 6 drops each of peppermint and digest essential oils into a roller ball, and top it off with your favorite carrier oil like grapeseed or V6 or almond or avocado. Or fractionated coconut oil, any of those. Fractionated because that will stay liquid. You don't want unfractionated in a roller ball because then it will get hardened. If you get an upset stomach or you feel bloat for any reason, including greasy food, too many cocktails, or that time of the month, your Happy Tummy Roller is going to be ready to go, and it's going to become your new best friend. It works, and it works fast. If you don't love the smell of Digize, you can always take Digize as a dietary supplement. Just add a few drops to a veggie capsule or to a Ningxia Red drink and take her down. You will thank me 2 minutes post consumption. Trust me. Subscribe to save all-star items for the freshman 15 is Life 9. This is a probiotic. And taking a probiotic is really important for your digestion, for your moods, and so much more. And Ningxia Red. And we're going to talk more about Ningxia Red next. So here's Ningxia Red. You get a couple of packets in the Premium Starter Bundle. However, putting Ningxia Red on your subscribe to save to get 2 bottles every month would be a really, really smart thing to do. Ningxia Red is infused with essential oils and wolfberries, and this drink is basically a superhero juice. Let's look at a couple of reasons why. Number one, it gives you plenty of energy because sleeping in class is frowned upon. You'll want this to help you with staying alert and attentive without any harmful ingredients. All-star options are energy, and I love to have this rubbed over my kidney area because it really helps to support the adrenals. And Ningxia Nitro. If you really need clarity, if you're going to be up, half the night cramming for a test, then you're going to want to have Nitro because it really gives you mental clarity. For your immune support, no one can afford to get sick before finals or important events. And the antioxidants that are found in Ningxia Red will strengthen your first line of defense, your immune system. Kick it up a notch with adding a few drops of Thieves Vitality to your daily Ningxia Red for even a bigger boost. And some thoughts on subscribe to save. You might want to get some Thieves Vitality, and Inner Defense soft gels. This is taking Thieves in a capsule. So, yeah, these are going to really help you with your energy and your immune system. You want to stay healthy while you're in school. And you don't want to put on that freshman 15, right? Clean spaces. I think many students often underestimate the need for a fresh, clean space to come home to study in, and to relax. There are lots of cliche sayings about clean space, clean mind, and a lot of them are truer than you think. A messy desk makes for a cluttered mind. A clean desk makes for an uncluttered mind. The one product that is a must-have for college students is the Thieves Household Cleaner because it's so cost-effective and space-saving, and all you need for wiping down desks and binders as well as keeping your space smelling and looking fresh all year long. All you have to do is add 1 cupful of Thieves Cleaner to a 16 to 20 ounce spray bottle and fill it with water and use this for cleaning, #all the things. You can even spray it around the room to just freshen the air. Seriously, it's just great. Thieves Spray and Thieves Hand Purifier are both the perfect size to keep in your backpack. And you might want to consider subscribing to save all-star options like Thieves Foaming Hand Soap to have in your bathroom and Thieves Wipes. They're always a nice added benefit. So who wants to pay the full price when they can get the same thing at discount? If you get the Premium Starter Bundle for your first order, you're going to immediately get free shipping and a 1-year membership. But Young Living has several options to help you get started and snag the best deals possible. Even if you already have your own Young Living account, there are still some money-saving tricks that you need to know. If you're interested in learning how to buy Young Living on a budget, please type budget in the chat box, and I will make sure I send you a text training on YL on a budget. Well, where is my last slide? I don't know. Huh. Well, all it was the last slide was thank you. That's pretty much it. I don't know what happened to it. It was thank you for joining my class, and that's pretty much it. So again, thank you for attending. I'm going to stop the recording. If you guys have any questions, we'll open it up.